second. Coming.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the podcasters and guests, and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of any entities they represent or their affiliates.
Action! What's up, boy?
What it do, man?
What it do there? Yeah. What it do,
Man.
Humbug Nation? I'm playing.
Yeah.
Why was y'all
man,
week?
I'm tired.
Man, God, you not the. I think I'm still asleep from Sunday morning.
Man, I'm trying to
Well,
tell you, boy.
I had a great time. Shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you was able to go home and go to sleep. No.
Yeah, real shit.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
For real,
Yeah.
for real.
Yeah, other than that, it was cool, though. It was a cool little weekend.
Yeah.
So check this out, right, Phil? Check this out, man. So Friday, I go to an annual, right? I go to the annual. Meet and greet. So I say, I get there. I see my nigga sip on his drink, right? He's sipping. I said, man, you got some? He said, yeah.
Oh, yeah. This nigga.
Hey, so look, he say, go get a cup. So I go inside, get a cup, come back with the ice. You know what I mean? I pour my lemonade drink up in the cup, right? Cool.
Yeah.
I drank that one. And I'm drinking alcohol. I bet, I'm just talking to everybody, gigging. I'm gigging. All of a sudden, I go back, get another cup. So I'm like, I drink that one, right? So I drank it. Nigga, the third cup, I go back and say, hey, nigga, hold up. Is there some liquor in here? He said, nigga, it's over there in the other bottle. Bruh.
This
nigga was over here getting inebriated off of lemonade, nigga, off of Minute Maid.
He's like, damn, good in the motherfucker. Let me go get another cup.
He talking shit to other niggas. He talking about, nigga, that's only your second cup, nigga. I'm on my third. Nigga, you been drinking fucking Capri Suns, nigga. What are you been sipping on Tropicana, my boy.
Man.
My God.
Best thing you gonna happen is you gonna pee on yourself.
Dog. And I'm just sipping and talking shit, thinking I'm about to get faded a little, you know what I mean? A little fade, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Nah.
Not at all.
Today.
Then he was trying to talk shit to me, talking about, nigga, you ain't no bartender, nigga. This shit soft. Nigga, this shit weak. Yeah. I would hope so. It came straight from the grocery store, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah.
A straight cup of lemonade, homie, and ice. No liquor.
Tearing it up, though. He was tearing it down, though, like a real drunkard. Like a real wino.
Damn.
Yes, I was. Yeah.
See, I put the perfect mix on this shit.
Started, though.
What up, XO?
Oh, yeah.
What up?
Shit. What's up, Miss Fatima? What it do, little mom?
What up with you, Mont?
Let's go and get this thing started. It's your main Fontaine, the court-appointed devil's advocate. We got Mecca the Feelings record in the middle, looking like Stephen A. Smith in this bitch. And we got Dr. Phil to make you feel better when it's all over with.
Boy, here we go already.
Yeah. So what we on today? I know what we on, but what we on?
What say
Mecca
you,
came
Philly
up with a
Wop?
good one.
Huh?
I say Mecca came up with a good one.
Yeah, because somebody was on this nigga nerves over the weekend. That's why it was tickling the nerve. That shit
That's
fresh
funny.
on the boy. It fresh on this nigga brain.
I had the same conversation or similar conversation Saturday night with a couple of people too. Yeah, so I was like, oh, this is right on time.
Right.
About these title chasers.
Want to be in a
Hey, what kind of
position
brothers,
so
bro?
bad.
They're dangerous, man. They are dangerous.
Then you get the motherfucker don't even do your job.
I think that's the biggest problem. But what you say about that, Phil? We're gonna go around the round table, even though we're missing a leg to the table.
Okay, we on three wheels. Okay.
That's it. Tipping.
You know, it kind of behooves me for people who want a title, and the main ones they be chasing is president and vice president. That's the one. And I think in their head they see themselves getting in the clubs for free. They see themselves walking around, I guess, and no disrespect, ladies, but it's like a pussy badge. You know, they feel like, oh, I'm a president, I'm a vice president, I'm gonna get some pussy. It's on. They gonna choose me. Well, nigga, your conversation ain't good and you smell like shit. They ain't gonna choose you. Let's start there. But I think it sets the club up to fail, because when you're chasing a title, you ain't chasing the responsibilities and accountability that comes with that shit.
Mm-hmm.
And speaking for self, and I know I told myself I'm gonna stop saying it, but when I became president, I sought people that knew this shit so I can learn this shit. It was one thing to know my club rules. It's another thing to know the set rules. You know what I mean? Even though your club rules come from the set. And a lot of these people become presidents and vice presidents and they don't know nothing. That's not good. So for me, I just kind of, I don't like it. I don't like it at all, because you ain't really about the club. You about yourself. Title chasers, position chasers is individuals that's selfish. Because a lot of times I introduce myself as Dr. Phil without a title, and then I tell you the club I'm from. Because being a member is more important than anything. People forget that they're members. So that's my opinion, bro. I probably could talk on that one all night. Shit.
But like we said earlier, though, bro, it's like, you know, you want a title, but then again, you try to go for that title and you don't know what that title entails.
Man.
So now they want to take you down because they feel they can do a better job. Then when they get their ass up there, you didn't have like 14, 15 members. Now you're down to 3 because you want that position so bad. You talk all this shit about the higher ups, from the president, the VP, down to the road captain.
Yep.
Get these guys out of them chairs. Now everybody's following your lead, and you get up there and ain't got shit to say. So it's like
shit.
It's the blind leading the blind, knowing that I've seen that motherfucker. He didn't prospect, so how the fuck would he know how to be a president, let alone a vice president or a sergeant at arms?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And all these motherfuckers do is go and try to, you know, get everybody on their side to listen to what he has to say. And then when it comes down to it, you really ain't got shit to say. So how does that work?
Right.
What up, Royale?
What up, Miss Royale?
Hi, everybody. How y'all doing?
She pulled over on the highway.
Yeah, we know you in the drive-through trying to get you a little snack. It's cool. And she in the drive-through. She an In-N-Out burger.
Hey, Royal.
In-N-Out.
The drive-through.
Your boo on, Royal.
Oh Lord, how you doing, honey? He done came in. He in the chat. What up, chat?
Yeah, but I agree with you.
But we on these. I was gonna say we on these the title chasers. What you say? What say you? I should say, Miss Royale.
Well, I know you was about to say, so you was about to respond, Dr. Phil.
No. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. Well, so it's crazy because this subject is always a big one in every meeting. I think every single club topic, within everybody's organization or family is basically like, people get butt hurt about titles. And you have a lot of members or people that come into, I've seen it happen so many times. People come into organizations, and title chase just to have either one to get in the clubs free, like we always talk about, or to feel like they're bigger than the program, or just to feel like someone because they never were someone. And I've seen that happen a lot. I feel like the people that hold the titles in general should be the ones that went have always shown leadership and put the club first. And when you are a leader, it shows, right? You have people that title chase and have popularity contests, and who's more popular within the club but doesn't do shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You have that shit going on too. And I just feel like if everyone really takes a back seat onto the club life, title chasing is so it's so whack because it's hard being a leader. It's not an easy job. And when they
Right.
get into that position, then all of it is, oh, everybody hates me. Oh, everybody hating on me because I'm a president or I'm a sergeant of arms or I'm a VP. And no one's hating on you. You're just not doing your fucking job. You're creating more conflict than you are creating peace within the organization. And um and then if you get voted out because you're not doing your job or you're not being a proper leader, then you're butthurt. Then you're going to social media. You're flipping out. You're having tantrums. Now you don't like anyone in the club. Now you want to go to another club. And it's just it's become so common, and I've seen it in so many times, different clubs, different situations, men and women. And I just think it's time to really take a look at what a real leader is, and who should be in that position is who is able to be quiet and lead from within, but also who's able to be out there doing the same thing that their clubs are doing. Leadership is not about um just having the title. You need to be out there feeding the homeless with your club. You need to be front facing, doing things. You need to do all of those things. You can't be a leader and lead from behind. You have to lead. You're supposed to lead from behind and be in the pack. You don't lead from over your phone, right? So
Well,
that
you
is
wasn't
it.
taught that. How can
And
you?
sorry, I'm rambling, but this is a good topic, and this is how I feel, and I've seen it so many times. But go ahead, Mecca. Sorry.
No, I was just gonna say what you said was, about feeding the homeless, giving back to the community, and all that shit right there. My thing is, it's kind of hard for anybody to do that when you wasn't taught that. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I say that because, like there are so many presidents and vice presidents out here, and we all know the BP runs the club. The president just oversees what everybody's doing.
Right.
But it has to be in you for you to make that situation known to your members. This is what we're going to do. Not many clubs are able to do that because they wasn't taught the right way.
Right.
So true. And that's my whole point. Even if you weren't taught, okay, that's my main point. You see people that are not taught that way, they don't know what they're doing, but it's a popularity contest. Like I say, you have someone, I've seen people literally come into a club, get about 4 to 10 people, have them join, act like they're all cool, and then once voting comes up, they get voted in because of they got 4 or 5 people in the club now, or 6 or 7 people that's going to vote for them.
Right.
And now it's a popularity contest, or because I need to be loyal to my people, and that's not the right person to be in that seat.
Right.
And then the club
Agree.
ends up failing anyway, because in different ways. it might look good on the outside, but on the inside, it's toxic, and it happens all the time.
Yeah, Fontaine making shit look easy.
Hmm.
Well,
Yeah,
You know what it
zero
is?
tolerance for bullshit.
Fontaine
You know what I
always
mean?
makes shit look easy. That nigga just walk around look like Snoop Dogg.
Man, look, I'm gonna say something like this, right?
No, when you
I
have
think
zero
the
tolerance for
presidency.
bullshit and they respect you for who you are,
Yeah,
then it's like, oh, I can't pull that shit off his eyes. Not gonna
Right,
happen.
right.
And that's
right.
really where it's at, right? Being the president, a lot of times people don't understand. I'm an adult babysitter in
Mm-hmm.
the grand scheme of things.
Clock it.
Um, at the same time, I'm the mediator I'm the field trip coordinator and all this other shit, right?
Ah,
And it's because in reality,
and the
I have to be
therapist.
the one. Yeah, because in reality, I have to be the one that has to deal with everybody's attitude. The
Yeah,
thing being a regular member, sometimes you don't have to deal with somebody. You hear it all the time. Yeah, he's my club brother, but I don't fuck with him. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Mhm.
Or that's my club sister, but I don't fuck with her.
yeah.
Well, as the
President don't
president,
have
you
that
don't get
option.
not fucking at all. You don't. Not at all.
Yeah,
And actually being any officer. Let's get away from the presidency shit. I think what people need to understand is if you're in the cabinet, you work for us. It ain't no other way around. And
Thank you.
what happens is some people sit back, they see the little kudos, like the little shit, like you get in for free or whatever the case, and they think that that's it. Or some people get this, I call it a myth, that think because you the president or whatever in a man's club, say, that you always gonna get the coup de cat, right? That's not the case. That's not the
That's
fucking case.
my
If you
word. Why you steal my word? The
Yeah,
Cuda cat.
if you now if you was if you was clapping cheeks beforehand, you're gonna be clapping cheeks afterwards, right?
I can
yeah,
never
There-
stand this
I'm
nigga.
just I'm just keeping it 100. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. It don't matter if you're a regular member, the president, a fucking hang around. That's why when the new prospects and the hang arounds come around, if a female like them, the first thing they do is go to the press. Who's your new member? Bitch,
Yep.
right,
get up out of here.
Right.
Get up out of here, you your little
yeah,
horny ass. You know
yeah,
what I'm saying? Your little pole bouncing ass. You know what I'm saying? So we get it. So people got to get away from that. If it's in you, it's in you. It has
yeah,
nothing really to do with a title because there are some assholes out here that don't get shit. Like somebody else just stated, if you don't take a bath or you smell like shit or your breath smell like shit, it's just what it is. You know what I mean? And they gonna talk about you. Hey, they president stink over there. You know what I'm saying? So that's just not the case. But everybody
I
got to
can't stand
understand.
people.
You got to understand you work for the body, whether it's the road captain, you're
absolutely.
going to make sure we all get somewhere and get back home safely, as well as how the
Yeah,
fuck are we going to get? You got to think 80% of your members probably don't know where the fuck they going. It's your job
right.
to
Mhm.
get there and back safely. When it comes to
Yeah,
the treasurer, it's your job to account for all our money. I'm just
right.
supposed to pay dues and whatever else. When the parties and all this shit pop up, that's your job to take care of, not
Yeah,
mine.
right.
You know what I mean? I can go, and it's so on and so forth. And the higher you go up, the more scrutinized the job becomes. And
Yes,
even
sir.
as the president, yeah, you can be the president, but you got to make sure every motherfucker does their job in the cabinet.
Absolutely.
Yep.
When
Everybody,
they don't, you do it.
bro, it's coming back in your fucking lap.
Yep.
However it gets done. So that's what people got to understand. Like at the end of the day, the cabinet works for the club. Yeah, you get your little bullshit, little kudos and little perks and whatever, but that's for having to deal with everybody's bullshit.
Hmm.
Right. Right.
Let's just keep it 100.
Yep.
That's the
Yep.
one part for having to deal with everybody's bullshit.
Cause it's
Some people sit there and they want to be in a position because they think that just the position lets you or gives you the green light to tell somebody what to do, right? But if
yeah.
you don't know what the fuck you doing, what you gonna tell them?
Come on,
Stupid.
man. Come on, man.
Right.
You know
Right.
what I mean? You can't tell nobody shit. You know what I mean? Especially when you don't know, or you're gonna run us all into a motherfucking brick wall.
Yeah.
Like someone else stated before. dudes be 18 and be the president
The
already.
president
Yep, I
already.
seen that. Yeah, I seen that.
Yeah.
Motherfucker,
Yeah.
you just got here with your business. Don't you smell like Similac somewhere? You
Nigga,
just got
still
here, nigga.
burping, homie. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And people
You
gotta
just hopped off
understand,
your tricycle, right? You hopped off
bro.
your tricycle to a motorbike, and now
And that's it. And that's what people gotta understand. Like this title chasing thing, it makes you look desperate. It makes you look just unqualified, because if you're qualified, most people gonna put you there anyway. The club, the
Yeah.
cabinet,
Right.
everybody they gonna talk behind closed doors. They may not tell you, but they're gonna be like,
right?
hey, such and such, man, he might make a great road captain, or he might make a great
Yep.
sarge, or
Yep.
whatever the case.
Exactly.
That's how people
Yep.
get there. So when the vote comes, it's about nominations and votes. You accept it, don't accept it, shit like that. But a lot of times what happens is you get into this pissing contest with the wrong group, and everybody trying to cut each other's throat.
Yeah.
Again, I
Right.
think it's just because you just want to feel like you can tell somebody something. And that ain't how the
Something.
shit fucking
Yeah.
fly.
Clock it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Clock
See,
that
and
T.
Just like
one down
Otis said too.
podcast says,
Yeah.
he says,
Yeah.
ultimately, the body of the club can't be desperate to just put anybody in the cabinet just because it's
At
empty.
all. At all.
And
Yeah.
that's definitely 100. But see, here's the thing. The body is now about who they like the most. It ain't even about whether they qualified or not. It's, oh,
That's
yeah, I
only
like him. He
that's
cool. And here's the
what
thing.
that's only because
Go
the
ahead, bro.
body don't know shit. I was gonna say that's only because the body
Exactly.
don't know
Right.
shit either.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Because
That's all that
here's
is.
the thing. If he's a halfway decent individual, as he grow and learn the rules, y'all not going to like him.
Right.
Because he's going to be hitting you upside your head with that shit. And you're
With
going
the
to be mad.
rules.
You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
Now you want to put another softy in. You know what I'm saying?
Hello.
It's like you have
Preach, preacher.
presidents who rule from miles away. You ain't even on the set. You don't even fucking ride a bike.
Rule.
But you want to be the president and you want to hold this position because that title means too much to you. You should be the one saying, I am going to make this thing happen. Anywhere, fuck the title. I'm going to make my worth known by knowing these bylaws, by talking to other people that know this shit and that can teach me something. In fact, just Saturday, I met one of y'all bros, and he's like, man, I fuck the bylaws. I go back to the black book. I said, see, I'm gonna have to bend your ear, man, because you got some knowledge that I can get. They're not seeking anyone that's going to teach them. They're seeking people that's going to agree with them.
Hello.
That's it.
Yeah.
Say it again.
Yeah.
Say it one more time.
That's it. Because
Please say it one
people's ego in this game can be fragile. As tough as they
Yeah.
want to be and whatever, nobody wants to be told per se that you don't know what you're talking about or you're doing it wrong,
Right.
whatever the case. Nobody want to
Mhm.
hear that. That's why you got to go to the people who know, and they'll tell you fucking up in private. You know what I mean?
Right.
Instead of putting you on
Right.
blast.
So they
Period.
put you on
Absolutely.
And
blast.
they're out
Exactly.
there. Yeah, they're out there.
Period.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I've had numerous times where I've had to kind of critique or fix somebody's decision or whatever, but I don't go tell the world I did it. I just tell them. They can go back
Right.
and be like, you know what? They can play it however they want. You know what? I was tripping earlier. You know what I'm saying? They can look at how they want to.
I had an epiphany. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You had a little
Absolutely.
brain fart. My
Yes, I was
bad,
tripping
fellas. You know what I
earlier.
mean?
My
And
bad.
whatever else. Yeah. But some people just
Mhm.
don't get that. Just like, what Erica said, and dealing with 5 hormonal women is not easy. Oh, I fucking know. Because we be dealing with extra hormonal men. So
Yeah.
I get it.
Extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. We
Grown
get
ass
it.
men trapped in baby bodies.
Yeah.
Bro.
Shit. Yeah.
Bro. And a lot of times they be vying and fighting for positions just because maybe they were hit with a fine or rule or something that they don't like. So they just automatically think, well, if I get in that position, it's just gonna magically change. It ain't.
Yep. Yep.
It ain't shit
Yeah.
gonna change. It's just the fact that
Clock
you're gonna
that
have to
T.
being a leader, you want to
Yeah.
lead by example. And when you don't, your
Absolutely.
members are gonna respond to that shit. When you don't do it, they
Yeah.
don't. And then they're
Right.
gonna use
And
you as the example.
And that's what it
just
boils
so I
down
could
to.
in this just to chime in, that's a thing about leaders. You're only a good leader if you can take um those same reprimands that you have to give out sometimes You have to be willing to take those as well, and you have to lead by example. And if you don't, then how do you build those characteristics? You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous that some people feel like they're above the rules. You know,
You
everybody
know
want to be
what?
Trump. Everybody want to be Trump. You know what I'm saying? I don't get it.
No, you
You
don't
know
want to be
what?
Trump because he be fucking up. He be fucking up. You can't be him.
Hey,
You
you know
can't
what's crazy? I will tell my members, oh yeah, I gave myself a fine for what? I did X, Y, and Z, you know, boop, 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 right? And they be like, oh man, we wouldn't have never known. I shared this with y'all before. And I'm like, but look, I know. So when I give it to you, I'm gonna feel comfortable because I know I hold myself to them same standards.
Right.
And that's the thing. I don't think like, oh, I'm the president, I can get away with this. No, I'm gonna hold myself, even when you wasn't around, like the time I jumped on my bike and rode it without my vest. I'm like, fine. Damn, I gotta give myself a fine. We wouldn't even know, Press. Yeah, but I know. You know what I'm saying? And you have to be fair and impartial. And you're right, Erica, the best part of the journey is the education. Because once you gain it, nobody can never take it from you.
Mm-hmm.
You know, once you know it, you can own it. And that's the problem. Not a lot of people's not trying to know it, but they want to own it. You know what I mean?
tell people,
Go ahead, bro.
Rock that too.
No, go ahead, finish.
I was just saying, I can't say it enough. I appreciate the people who came into my life and gave me the education. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't always want to learn by bumping my head. I just don't.
Yeah.
Especially in this game right here, though, bro.
Especially in this one, right? You're right, Mecca.
You know,
this is a
I
real.
think where people get it fucked up is that, like what you say about the fine part, right? Where you find yourself. Well, me, I ain't about giving up nobody no free money. You did. So
yes, sir.
I'm gonna just put my ass on my bike in that saddle and take my ass where the fuck I'm supposed to be. You see what I'm saying? And that way you can't say nothing to me. At the end of the day, I was there. You know, one thing my OGs always taught me was they said, don't make it any easier than it was for the next man than it was for you to get in here.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And for some, it's already easier. But what I do know is I don't play with the bare minimum. You know what I mean? Because the bare minimum is what keeps you just barely hanging on. You know what I mean? The bare minimum or with me will get you kicked out. I would just keep it 1,000.
And that's it's so crazy because that's what Courtney just said. She said right then, soon as a motherfucking voted out or called out on their bullshit, they become poison to the club, and it's sad. And that ties into what you just said right there. Like how you if you're not doing your job, you're gonna get called out of it or get put the fuck out. Period.
Every time.
You know, and then you want to turn to poison instead of just taking your whippings.
No, what they do is they want to leave and create their own club now.
What they try to do first? Yeah, they try to mutiny first. They hit the mutiny button.
Right. I want everybody on my side.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit the mutiny button first. Then if that don't work, then he hits the ejecto button.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly, man. And that's the shit that I was telling you, Phil, earlier. Man, you talked about it too, Prez, a couple of hours ago. You know, the moment that person that you let in your club in, now he decides that I'm going to get everybody against this nigga to get this nigga out that seat so we can move in a different direction, not knowing that your direction is going to take this club down to fucking memory lane, down to a rabbit hole that can't nobody get their ass out of.
Yeah.
So now you trying to do, quality control. Let me back up a little bit, guys. How about we going to do this? By now, nigga, it's too late because everybody's like, yeah, it's already fucked up. It's already fucked up. So now you're pissed off because people are not following you. They're not following you. So now it's like, you know what? Fuck this. I ain't got time for this shit. Let me go ahead and step down and go start some shit somewhere else because they're not following me. Nigga, you're going to have the same attitude that you had here over there. So why bother?
Yeah.
And you become this bitter ass member because you're no longer have a title. That title is gone now. So you don't come out. You're not paying no dues. You're not riding your bike. Nigga, I barely see you at the meetings.
You ain't getting no cootie cat.
No cootie cat. You're not getting no cootie cat.
Let me
He
tell you
mad.
something. We said it before. These egos are fragile as fuck. So when you come out there, you got to think you have a position patch right there. You got to think you've been riding your vest in the rain, the weather, the sun, just whatever else. So when you peel it off, that little spot right there gonna look brand new. That shit gonna be visible from way across the parking lot.
Yeah.
They be like, damn, what happened to this nigga? Why is it so dark right there? Why is it dark right there, man? You know what I'm saying? And now you got to explain to why you get your shit snatched. And instead of telling the truth that, hey, I
Tell the
fucked up,
truth, yes.
it's always the club's fault. It was always their fault. You know what I mean? And that's the part that is just ass backwards. Because if you, as your position, wasn't fucking up, they wouldn't have took you out of there. I mean, don't nobody want to take somebody who's doing a job out of their spot. That just doesn't make sense.
And trust and believe, just to touch on what you're saying, just that part right there. Most of the time, you're fucking up because multiple people are telling you, especially your higher ups or someone that's been in the club longer, or your club itself are telling you that this is the problem or whatever the case may be, and you don't fix it because you feel like you are the club and you don't need to fix it. You don't feel like it's wrong. Instead of doing a self audit, right? You're looking at the club like they need to audit themselves. They're wrong. And once voting come up and you get voted out or whatever the case may be, now it's I hate everybody instead of looking at self. And that is the problem. Like you were saying, Fontaine, the ego. It's the egos. Like, golly, if we could bring that down to a 3 in our lifestyle, the bike sale would be so much better because the leaders would not feel so high and mighty that they feel like they're more than the club, more than I see some leaders walk into clubhouses like they own that clubhouse. You know what I mean? And I've seen all kind of different ways of interactions, and I can't believe it sometimes because in order to be a good leader, you have to be humble. And
being humble is contagious, Royal. It's contagious.
And I know, but you chasing.
No, that's the opposite.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it ain't contagious.
It ain't contagious.
That's
like anthrax to some niggas. You better not get that on me.
Humble.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that? Being humble, what is that? Because they don't think that they have to be humble. You know what I'm saying? That's just like some women. I was watching a thing and it was saying, all the women were saying they were 10s, and the man was like, well, I need to reevaluate a fucking 10 because how everybody needs to humble themselves, or and then you have the blind leading the blind. You have and then I also seen a post that I posted probably a few weeks ago, like, what if you say the leaders, the group is only as smart as the leaders, or whatever, but what if the whole group is full of dummies, and what if the leader is dummies? Then who's leading who? You know what I mean?
You got the ignorant leading the dumb. He can see, but he ain't got good common sense. And thank you, Goldie. I do appreciate that, man. I do my best to stand on the principle, because if you trying to push the principle on somebody and you ain't standing on it, it's not gonna work. Because it's like your kids. Every fucking thing you do at home, your kids see it and hear it.
Yeah.
And you trying to tell them to do the opposite of what you do. You know what I mean? So you have to stand on principles. And then you have to use common sense. And you have to, I learned this years ago. In order to be a great leader, you have to be a good follower first.
That's what I was trying to say earlier. That's what I was trying to say right here. Leader from the back. You have to follow.
Yeah, Fatima said that.
Yeah, that's what she said. That's what reminded me to get it out there. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people, they want to lead. It's like, remember we talked about this, like maybe podcast number 10, going back about 3 years. And I said I was forced into the president's position, and Black Boy was saying, no, you weren't forced, but I was given a choice. It's either or. Either you do this and it's gone, or you do this and try to bring it to life, right? But I had to grow. And in the process of growing, unlike most sets, LA set has its own similar, but its own politics. And you have to meet and talk to the right people to be able to navigate through this appropriately and respectfully. You know what I mean? And if you don't seek leaders to guide you, to mold you, then you are dumb. And you are just running around like a chicken with his head cut off, going fast and going nowhere on your bike. You have to have somebody to say, okay, that's how it's done. And unfortunately, a lot of people choose the wrong people. They choose presidents that president from their couch. You know, they don't even have two wheels.
That they cool with, or that are soft, that they can do whatever they want. Because really, everybody else wants to run the club. If you really look at it, everybody else thinks they're running the club, or they got more pull or more bounce to the ounce for the organization. And that's what you see a lot of too. So they, like you were saying earlier, people want a softie. I think that was you, Dr. Phil. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes that's what happens. But just to touch on, like, even my club brother Lonzo, he said, he had told me before, Flirty said, I was glad that, people, that I didn't have a position. It's a breather. I think one of the girls just said on there too that it gave you high blood pressure. You know what I mean? Being in certain positions and shit. Like, this shit is not all all peaches and cream.
Not
But
at all.
you know what I mean? The people that don't get stressed out about it don't give a fuck about it, really.
Because they ain't doing shit.
No, I'm gonna be honest with I'm gonna contradict you there, because sometimes I don't give a fuck. But yeah, I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. If you not floating really with the body and you trying to take it somewhere else, and the majority of motherfuckers is going certain ways, like, I think I've been in my positions and whatnot long enough to understand when shit is bullshit, when shit is like a reality, or you just in your feelings. You see what I'm saying? And I think that's the part that people gotta kind of change. You know what I mean? Or be able to recognize. I seen Alonzo's thing where he says, I was, teach people shit. But like we said before, not everybody really wants to listen all the time. You know what I mean? Those that do, we all get it. You know what I mean? Those that don't, it is what it is. And on that note, Flirt, want to go get some chicken? No, I'm just to back up, get off track real quick. One time, we rode to Phoenix, right? He rode out there with us, and I told the nigga, I said, "Hey, we finna go get some food." I said, "We finna get some chicken." He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna go with you." Cool, come on. That shit was like 2 hours south of Phoenix. It was cold. We stopped at a gas station. We started putting on jackets. Nigga had on a t-shirt, a pro club. I was like, what y'all getting them jackets?
That's fucked up. Yeah.
He had me rolling. But like we were saying, some people just don't get it. You know what I mean? Just don't get it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like I said, just you have to understand what you're doing, because if you think it's about an ego or it's about your feelings or whatever the case, you're gonna always drag your club down a rabbit hole of bullshit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like I always say, if it's about one person or whatever the case, or your own feelings, then at the end of the day, fuck. Like, you should have your face on these niggas' backs, not a patch. You know what I'm saying? If that's the case, you want to run it about your shit, put your face on a patch and slap it on their back. And if they rock with you, they rock with you. They don't, they don't. But you gotta do your job. And like I said, at the end of the day, you work for us. You can chase titles all you want to. At the end of the day, you have to answer to the body, whether it's the president, vice president, treasurer, sergeant at arms. Because let one motherfucker get a fine and 3 people don't for the same reason. They're gonna be on that sergeant at arms head. Like, how come they did the same shit? Go ahead, Matt.
No, I was gonna say also too, nigga, don't put nobody there, dog, in the treasury spot, nigga. They got a late payment on their rent, homie. We got a problem.
Oh my God.
You got a job. Yeah,
How the treasurer? Yeah, don't be no treasurer and you can't afford no gas money.
man.
They gonna run off with the
I'm trying
bread.
to
You hear
tell
me,
you, it's gonna go
baby?
to zero real quick. I'll
They
pay it
ain't
back
gonna
when I
be
get paid,
paid. They
Prez.
gonna have a new Jordans on.
Yeah.
New Jordans,
They
Gucci belt
fresh as a
on
motherfucker,
popping.
man.
Look, they gonna be the flyest nigga in the club. Niggas been paying dues for a year. We got $233 in the bank. Wait a
All
minute.
right.
Wait a
Like
minute,
nigga, I
my
thought
boy.
the rooms was booked. Nigga, I thought the rooms was booked for Arizona.
Man,
Yeah, yeah.
a real sneaky treasurer gonna lie. Hey, look, y'all, I'm gonna pay for all the rooms up front. So I need all the money up front.
Up front.
he tagging the extra 50 to 100 on it. Yeah, I need
Mhm.
that extra 50. Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
But you
Who
know
booked?
what though?
Who booked
When
the
you think
room?
about all of this, when the cabinet doesn't do its job, man, the president does a hell of a lot of shit. I'm
Yeah.
talking about, man, I done road captain, I done been the treasurer, I done been the business manager, not in title, but in work. You know what I mean? Because you want to make sure. You already know, Fonte, I know you done it.
Yeah,
You see
that's
what
what I'm playing the violin for you, my boy. I'm playing the violin, my boy.
and,
I don't know if you can
and they
hear it.
don't get it.
Let
And
me
then when
test it.
you
Let me
finally
test
tell
them
them, like,
strings.
bro, I'm tired. Yeah, matter of fact, I'm trying to retire early, goddamn it. How about that? Shit. Figure it out. But then when you got a good cabinet, it's like a V8. Everything is firing. Each cylinder is firing like it's supposed to,
Yeah.
and the club is running like it's supposed to. And that's why you really have to take members through the prospecting period, and everybody has to agree to bringing that person in because you may see something that I don't see. Because to
Yep.
me, he's great. But to a regular member, he might be like, yeah, I got some doubts. And man, you tripping. No, fuck that. We're gonna bring him in. No. Listen to your people, man. Because that's where the cancer cells come from. A good president, a good leader does listen to his people.
Yeah. And I
You're
feel like
not a dictator.
to touch on that, brother, that is a really good point. And that's something that I think a lot of clubs need to take into their realm when moving forward with new prospects and things like that. Is everyone needs to be involved. It shouldn't just be the president and whoever they bring in. That's not how it should go. Everyone should be involved because, like you said, other people might see something or know something that you don't know or see, and one poisonous apple could rot the whole tree. So you got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? And
And presidents,
also, yeah, the president.
go
And
ahead.
shout out to all of the good cabinets out there because there are some good running
Absolutely.
clubs and good running wheels that I have seen too. Let me say that I've looked up to for years, which made me have a good strong
Yeah.
club and learn how to teach my cabinet and stuff like that because I've watched other cabinets and seen how they operate and seen how they move. And yeah, I love that. So shout out to them. Shout out to all of them,
Yeah.
men and women.
And,
I've
and,
seen
it,
it
and
all.
it
Yes.
is a few clubs. And here's the
Hmm.
thing,
That's
you
been
know,
running for a long time.
a lot of presidents get put in the office with no pre-training. You go from business manager to president, or from VP to president, but you never really had a decent president above you to actually show you or role model that position. And that's when you have to get out and all these people that on the set, you have to talk to people, man. Like, I can't tell the story enough. I bent Fontaine ear out. Where you at? I'm on my way up there. Hey, man, I got a problem. Can you talk to me about this? Because I needed fucking help. You see what I'm saying? And the help doesn't stop once you learn because it's always a new endeavor when it comes to the club, especially when it comes to members who's not up to par, or a member feel like, oh, I'm gonna tell this person, I know he'll get it to the prayers because, this person is going to say it real nice to me. Prayers is going to be like, nigga, it's either or. You either do it or you get the fine. The cushion doesn't get softer because you pass it on to somebody to get to the prayers. If the president's doing his job, he's going to do just what you did. He's going to send a message back to that same person, and it's going to say, fine. That's all it's going to say.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So, you know, in EXO, I did read what you said, and you're right. You felt just as valuable as a member as you did as a president. And that's why you got to remember, even as a president, you're still a fucking member.
But I'm going to say something like this. You wouldn't be no president without the members. So what the fuck? You better feel just as important. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be a treasurer without the members because you'd have no money to collect. You wouldn't be a road captain because you take nobody nowhere. You know what I mean? You wouldn't be a sergeant at arms because you wouldn't have the ability to tell nobody to shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? So everybody got to understand, like, it's a privilege to be there, but at the same time, you work for the body. I don't give a fuck what
My
your
GPS
thought this
went
shit
out, bro.
was. Okay, well, GPS your ass in the back of the line because mine went.
You don't get to go home, motherfucker. Yeah. You just get to follow.
Yeah, why you playing? Now you become a regular member, Mr. No GPS. Get your ass in the back. Yeah, you got me fucked up. Yeah, but that, you know what I mean? That's us. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I ain't telling everyone to get out like that, but
that's one of them don't give a fuck moments.
Yeah, motherfucking right, nigga. Nigga, we got 20 niggas in line. Somebody GPS work.
Right.
You got me fucked up, nigga. It don't mean you can just turn around. You know what? I gotta make it. No, nigga. Nah. You gotta make it to this gas station so we can get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh man.
Oh, that's a good one, Erica. That gatekeeper.
It is. Yes, I was just about to read it off, Miss Erica. I was just about to read it off. Another problem is gatekeeping after you lose your position. Man.
Ain't no gatekeeping. If there is a gatekeeper, nothing against, you know, what she's saying, because I'm sure it happens. But in the reality of it, there is no gatekeeping when your club runs accordingly. You know what I mean?
Because the president came behind you as your flunky.
Either your flunky, your sister, your cousin, your brother, your homeboy, or something like that. And at some point, you can still influence them to make the body move how you want them to.
Yeah,
that's where the gatekeeping comes in.
Yes,
you want to put someone in position to kind of either still have the same mindset as you or whatever the case. And that's the part you got to get away from, because if they have it, they do. If they don't, so be it. Maybe they see a better route than you've been doing. Maybe you got stagnant where you at. They can see going about 10 steps further.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's what that's about. You know what I mean? But again, that's up to the body to say. So it's like chasing the position. If you chase it and you caught it, sometimes that's because the club really didn't understand it. You know what I mean?
I'll see your ass, Harold.
Some people,
crazy motherfucker.
You know what I mean? And just like, you know, I think Goldie said it earlier, you know what I mean, about putting people in position just because you're desperate. Fuck that. Don't put nobody in.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? Somebody gonna have to move 2 positions or 3 positions or whatever the case until you guys get it right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you said before about you seeing me do A, B, and man, I done been everything under the sun before. I done it all in one motherfucking while. You know?
Yeah.
But it was to make sure that shit didn't get fucked up and everybody was accounted for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because maybe somebody in their position might not really grasp it completely. So for me to make sure. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, I might cut you off, bro.
No, you're good.
Years ago, y'all. I was a president of my club when I came over here, and that nigga told me, he said, you know what? I feel you would be better if I put you in this spot right here. And I'm thinking like, damn. But it didn't deter me from being a brother or a member because of what he felt that he felt that I would be better at this position at that time. Right. And he broke it down to me and told me why. I'm not going to tell y'all why, but he did that. And being a person that I am, you know, I take information and I keep it in me and I don't throw it out. So what he said to me was some real good shit. And I just didn't fuck with me mentally because somebody else will be like, oh no, fuck that, dog. I don't want to be that. But it's for the club.
That's
not
it.
for
You know
you.
what I'm saying?
Right.
Mhm.
It's for the club. So I'm like, oh, I bet I got you.
Right.
Yeah. I mean, and you have
That's
to understand,
so
like, it's always what's best for the club. Sometimes doing what's right may not be best for the club. And you got to be able to see that as a leader, right? A lot of times, your way is not what's best for the club. Especially if you don't have good, solid club members that you can bounce things off of, and that's going to give you a solid feedback, what they call advisors.
Right.
That's what your cabinet is.
Yep, advisors. Yeah.
And if that gatekeeper is a real one, he knows that he still needs to be an advisor to the current president. Even if the current president don't listen, you still give that advice, because somewhere down the line, if he's a good leader, he's going to start to adhere to that shit, and he's going to make a better change for the club. Because I think each president should take the club to another level. You know, and if we stand stagnant, we got the wrong people in positions.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, at the same time, sometimes you'll get someone who will say, "Oh, I could take us to this, that, and the other," and all of a sudden, the whole fucking club gets depleted. Okay, and the reason why I say that is because I just seen an incident where a club started. They had 15, 20 individuals. Soon as they took that president out of his chair, they put someone else down there. They got 4 motherfuckers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but when you look aesthetically from the outside, you would have thought the second dude was going, oh, take him to a whole nother level. Oh, not at all. They got 4 motherfuckers.
He did take him to another level. 15 to 4.
A lower level. Yeah, a lower level. You just said and said elevate, nigga. He brought him to a lower level.
Yeah, not elevate. Yeah.
That was a whole other level. Yeah.
Yeah, that is another level. You ain't lie about that, but that was a whole lower level. You know what I'm talking about? You went from the 3rd floor to the basement, my boy.
Yeah.
Okay.
With no window.
It's dark down here, homie.
It's dark as hell. You ain't got no candles. It smell like mold and mildew in this bitch. Fuck going on? That's when you get to jumping ship and shit.
Absolutely, yeah.
Like my man Mr. Switch said, you know, you have to be on your game to be a real SAA, Sergeant at Arms. But some people get the shit fucked up. They think that means I get to be a super
bullying
astronomical asshole.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that ain't it.
Not at all.
I mean? Yeah.
I
You
hate
got to have a
that.
level headed motherfucker.
I hate when, you know, when Sergeant at Arms think they're supposed to be Mike Tyson. And it's sad because
because the women do it too. They be coming out there with the Vaseline and shit. Popping the earrings, them bamboos off. Niggas gonna go up in this club.
I didn't see some Sergeant at Arms like, damn, baby girl, calm down, baby girl. It's okay. Nobody's going to, you know, this is not a bad girls club. Sweetheart, we're not gonna jump your president. We're not gonna nobody's gonna, you know, slide you. And it's crazy because they'll walk out there like that with that demeanor, and that's not what a sergeant at arms for. A sergeant at arms, you're supposed to be on your shit to watch what's going on around you and to stop anything that's going on or try to delay a situation, you know, calm a situation down. Your main objective is to protect your president, protect, you know, your body. And calm shit down if you can. Not to be in attack mode like a fucking pit bull.
They be like, wait for you to rack them gates.
Some of them be pit bulls though. Ready to bite. They be ready to bite.
I'll be like, damn. Okay, Sergeant. I'll be like, all right, Sarge. You know?
Right.
So the deal.
Yeah.
They be on one. We gotta stop
education. Educate yourself, man. And then too,
that's the whole goal.
Don't put a motherfucker in that top position who do not have a motorcycle. How can you lead from a fucking car? You can't lead from a car. You can't.
Make him the cameraman, damn it.
Each one teach one.
Make him the Uber man.
Something. I mean, you know, and again, honestly though, for me, I do feel really honored to have people that I can look at and look up to that's doing the actual work, because they not only talk it, they role model it. You know, and a lot of people don't even know what that looks like, especially when you start your own club and you left the last club because you couldn't be the president. You know what I mean? And then you get over here and you want to run it the way you ran the last club. Why do you think the last club fell off? Because of you. And this club is going. I've seen presidents when they the only fucking member of their club and they outside with a patch on.
Yeah, tough as hell too, talking shit. They tough, talking shit like a motherfucker.
They will not relinquish that patch.
You don't shut up.
No. Man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna sleep in this motherfucker. Best believe that.
Yeah.
I ain't taking my patch off.
That's all right if they, you know, kind of older than grandfathered in. But if you a younger than cat and you just only man, if you don't go sit your monkey ass down, I swear.
Come on, man, stop playing with it.
Go get a Harley Davidson jacket and run around. That's all you gotta do. You ain't gotta.
Now you gotta fake the phone.
Look, like my man SQ said, he said if they ain't got no car, make him a club historian. Yo, he gonna be historian, all right. He gonna be history because you up out of here.
Being a historian keeps you where the bylaws is for most of these people. They don't know where the bylaws are. I don't know.
He need to change that IAN to a Y. You gonna be club history. You see your motherfucking ass later.
For real. Yeah.
Poor babies. Poor babies. Yeah, I've seen it for sure. I've seen it. It's time to give it up. If you're the only one out, just give it up.
Yeah, I was gonna say, Goldie, I saw your comment, man. That's a conversation for another day, man. It was kind of funny, but yeah, shit. People gotta understand. Listen, it's hard. It's hard. When I say hard, I don't mean it's undoable. I just mean being a president and all the roles you got to play. And if you're like, some people have a so smooth way of saying things, and some people just blunt. You know, I'd rather talk with this person than Mecca, because Mecca just whoop. You know what I mean? And you can be like this, and well, you know, Fontaine said this way, but don't piss him off because then he don't give a fuck. And you got to be so many people. You got 7, 8, 9, 10 grown men that you got to talk to. You got a baby, especially when it comes down to mandatory runs and paying your fines. And if you don't understand, bro, you pay to be here. And if you don't want to be here, stop paying. We know what to do. You don't have to worry about what's that word? Hit the eject button. That's it. A great leader knows when to step the fuck out the way too. You got to know. Hey, I'm not leading this club in the right direction anymore, man. I'm going to step down and somebody else needs to take over that can lead.
No,
you got to know when. Yeah.
I want to get in everything free. Then at the end of the night, I'm going to get that Kuda cat.
I hate to hear
I'm the prez.
I'm the prez.
I got a timer that says I have a ticket to the Kuda cat.
Yeah.
No, for real.
All right, real quick though, for our viewers and whatnot, don't forget to share, subscribe, like what's going on. Appreciate you.
All the time.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for all the feedback and comments, man. That keeps the conversation stimulated. Thank you.
Yeah. Like my man says, you know, my problem is life, president. My problem is life, presidents in some of these clubs, but you should know it before you join. Yeah, that's true.
Of course.
Yeah.
Very much so.
Of course.
Yeah,
very much so.
But everybody that tapped in tonight, I'm going to need y'all, once again, like this man just said, hit that like, hit that subscribe button for notifications, and also share the podcast. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me.
And for future reference, Mecca, next time point the other way because he's on the other side of you.
Thank you.
He's right here.
No,
My
you're
screen,
not
he's
right
right here.
Well,
Yeah,
on his
you know what I'm
screen,
saying?
I am on
On
that
my
side.
screen, he's right here.
Right.
That
Yeah,
nigga
so
But
said-
to the
it's like
viewer,
me.
it's not.
If I do like
See,
this, my finger supposed to point this nigga in the fucking face.
yeah. If I do like this, I'm pointing up to him, nigga. Your shit is going this way. There you go. There you go, big dog. Hey, that's not in the book,
is
Mecca.
funny.
That's not in the book.
That
That
is
nigga said.
hilarious, I'm telling you.
Ah, shit.
I gotta love Becca, I promise you. This nigga,
Man.
Yes, I'm in the Bahamas chilling, minding my business.
that's exactly what it looked like.
Yeah.
Only problem, the water ain't moving.
That nigga in Buena Park somewhere, in the back of a bar.
But I love the view shit.
Okay.
That nigga
Oh,
in
man.
Buena Park hanging out. I'm like,
In Buena Park. Get your shit together.
nigga said, "Ball Bahamas."
Why you hating on my swag, man?
I'm out of here. We appreciate y'all.
Hit the subscribe button on the YouTube. If you're on YouTube, make sure you subscribe before you get off today. See y'all later.
And let me add this. I know some of y'all tune in from my Facebook page, and I try to share because some of y'all are late bloomers. Go to YouTube and subscribe, because eventually I'm gonna stop sharing it on my Facebook page. Go to YouTube and subscribe. Like Mecca said, if you fuck with me, you gonna fuck with me.
I need that.
Yeah. Shit.
Yes, indeed. And we appreciate you, Pop.
Appreciate y'all.
All the time, Pop. Thank you, brother, for tuning in.
Yeah,
Bye,
don't trip.
chat.
I learned this from some niggas older than you. No, I'm playing.
Yes, sir.
We out of here, y'all.
Good night, chat.
Good night.
Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Bikes in the Hood Podcast channel on YouTube. Your support is greatly appreciated. You can also find us on Instagram, TikTok, Spotify, and Facebook. Stay safe in them streets.